Hey guys, this week on the podcast we tried the Bud Light citrus flavors, the summer variety. Also, apparently there's a weight limit on a horse. What?
And I talked about my experience at Holiday World and why you need to check your seatbelts. Also, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Happy Father's Day, dads. Also, we did a couple of AI generations that they do with this dolly. And I'm just going to say it. We talked about sucking our own dicks. All this and more on this week's episode of the Kokomo Press Podcast.
Warning, this video contains adult content not suitable for children.
What's up? It's the Kokomo Press Podcast. I'm Jordan Granger, and today I'm joined by two of the funniest looking people in the planet. You guys are two of the funniest people on the planet.
Yeah.
What's up? Courtney? Brian?
Brian, Jeffrey Tambor. No, Brian West.
Jeffrey Tambor. Isn't that the dude from Transparent?
Jeffrey Tambor is the dad from, the grandpa from Arrested Development, and he's like
He was in Transparent too, right?
Yeah,
He played,
Transparent,
that was a big one.
Yeah, Brian West. So how's it going?
Transparent or transparent?
It's transparent, but like he's a transparent. It's actually both.
Okay.
It actually is both. It's a play. It's a play. I know you're like, is it transparent? I mean, this is Pride Weekend.
Yeah.
This is Pride Weekend. Also, just so you guys know, Happy Father's Day.
Yay!
Happy Father's Day to all the people out there. You know, we
Yesterday.
my girl started making these baskets. I can throw it out there. They're over now. She sold them all, but I'm so like I think they're so cool. So
she sold out.
Sure, but yeah, she sold out of them.
Those are awesome.
Which is great. I wanted her to sell out of them because they're badass. So So happy
They're
Father's
pretty
Day.
good.
Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, all the stepdads out there, and of course to the single moms.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can't forget about you. We can't forget about the single moms on Father's
You don't
Day.
let us forget about you. But we can't.
We try to. We try to forget about you, but you won't let us.
Teasing. I think it's awesome. At the end of the day, the kid's getting taken care of, so that's all that matters to me.
Absolutely.
So if you
Absolutely.
if you want to pat yourself on the back, that's fine.
Yeah, you know what? You got
I think
Mother's
it's
Day, you
weird.
got Father's
I'm
Day.
sorry.
It is weird. It is weird.
Yeah, but that's just, I mean, like that's how some people's personalities are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people need that, and like
Need it. That's a good way to explain
Yep.
it. Yeah. Today's episode is not officially sponsored by Bud Light Citrus Variety Pack.
woo
Get your Bud Light
for sure.
today.
We're gonna be trying these. This is the official seltzer of the summer. We're gonna be trying these and let you know what we think about them throughout the show.
What flavors we all have 3 different flavors right now. I've got the Bud Light Orange.
I've got the lime.
I got the lemon.
The only one that wasn't tried is the grapefruit because
That sounds disgusting.
I'll try that one next. I'll let you guys know.
I'll try that. We'll put it in one cup and we'll try that one. Right?
Mine's they got the they have the Bud Light Seltzer. I have the Bud Light Seltzer plus the Percocet pack in. It's just a little little
Why didn't you tell us
additive.
what was extras?
I don't. It's for me.
The Percocet part's for me. You know, I don't know if you guys can see in the front here. It's kind of hard to see, but we do have the Dad Bod Award that I did win last year.
Woo!
Unattested as Dad Bod, but this year I've lost a little bit too much weight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep it.
Well, that contest was
Who
put
were
on
you
hold this
competing
year.
against?
So.
I was competing against all of America.
Oh,
All of America. I was competing against myself from previous years.
He killed it though.
Yeah, I'm working really hard on my Dad Bod this year again.
Can I get a dad bod too? Because I'm a single mom.
Yeah, you can do it. You do it. I don't think you can win it though.
You get a Deb bod. A
Deb
Deb
bod.
bod.
A dad bod?
A Deb bod.
I do want to throw on here, we do have Harvest Fest coming up. You will see an appearance by yours truly, Jordan Granger, also Brian West Jr. over there, and you will have Sean Dalrymple will be there.
I'll be there.
Courtney will be there. She'll be hanging out.
Courtney's
she'll be
going to
hanging
be
out.
selling teas and selling her services for the night for
Yes.
the
a good
services.
cause. For
I'm bringing
We
a
Care.
tent.
She's selling for We Care.
For
Yeah.
We Care, yeah. We care. We just can't right
We
now.
care about me.
Remember we did that video?
Yeah.
We care. We just can't right now. Like, we care. We just can't. That was such a stupid ass video. I was wearing a do-rag, dude. I can't believe I wore a do-rag in a video. Also, I want to do a couple shout-outs here. First off, we have a new video out for with Caitlin Myers. She does Creative Curiosities Spotlight with her. It's Creative Spotlight. First one we did. If you're an artist and you want to be a part of the Creative Spotlight, all you have to do is hit me up. I will do a Creative Spotlight for you. It is completely free right now, but in the future it might not be. So hit me up as soon as possible because
start charging.
yeah, I'm gonna charge you these Creative Spotlights because it's a lot of editing work and it's really cool for your portfolios. And I don't mean that in like I'm doing something great for you. I mean it in like hey, listen, this is worth it, and the equipment I'm using is high grade. It's the same shit we use here.
Is. Imagine if somebody's on the fence of getting your service, and then they go to your Facebook and they see this video with just a spotlight of you. For I'm being serious,
exactly.
and they get to watch that,
Absolutely.
and then they get you know what I'm saying. So that
and they
to
go
me
to a
is worth it,
page,
yeah.
and I mean, like you said, they go to a page that has there's 14,000 followers on our page. Right. We officially have 14,000 followers. I do want to give us a little bit of a woo round of 14,000 followers. Almost 12,000 likes on Facebook.
I'd like to say thank you to all the people.
Yeah, thank you guys. Seriously, everybody who's involved with what we do. Thank you, Courtney. Let them know. Let them know. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Giving the
you.
Sally Field you love me, you really do.
You love me. You really love me. When fucking Ace Ventura, not Ace Ventura, fucking Jim Carrey did that in The Mask.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite parts of that. When I don't know. Jim Carrey's been hitting lately. I don't know. Like the joke of Jim Carrey's been hitting lately for me. I don't know why.
The joke of him as a person?
No, like all his. You remember the old he used to have. He had like a grip on society for a while there with like Ace Ventura and The Mask. And like Cable Guy, like all those characters. I was talking the other night to somebody about that and how like they did like an SNL skit where like all his characters and like they all were part of his family. Like he stole their, they did the same thing with Adam Sandler. But
yeah,
I was just doing like last night. I did the somebody stop me, So
he's a cultural icon. I mean,
he really is. He really is.
He's up there with like Kanye West and like those other. I mean, he's a culture icon.
He had I completely get what you're saying because he had a grip on culture for a minute where like almost anything he put out was like a slam dunk. Like he fucking killed it. It was like
Adam Sandler's in that thing too. I mean, there's a large like list.
Did you watch Hustle? Tell me, are you a basketball person?
So she won't. My wife wants me to wait for her to watch it. And I'm telling her, babe, I do not think you're gonna like it. And she's like, no, I'm telling you. And I was like, okay, so we're gonna give it a go. I'm gonna wait for her, but I heard it's amazing.
It's like Basketball Rocky. It's not bad at all, and it's in Philadelphia, so like they were paying homage to like basketball and Rocky. Like you feel it. You know
That's
what I mean?
awesome. Yeah,
but it's a cool story. I mean, it's got a lot of NBA superstars. Like fucking Kenny the Jet Smith plays like an agent in it, which is pretty cool. He doesn't play himself. A lot of the other people play themselves. But they have Dr. J in it. They have a lot of people.
I know my boy Ben Foster's in it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just want to say that growing up in a state where May Day is like a big thing,
yeah,
and not liking basketball has been horrible.
Yeah. You mean what do you mean?
Was it
Mayday?
March Madness?
March Madness. There you go. She said Mayday. I was thinking,
That's awesome.
Mayday. Isn't that like a?
No, it was
like
a concert.
Yeah. No, but I get what you. March Madness is a big deal. Well, in general, like they do like the big basketball tournaments for like the high schools too. So like it pops off.
I was in elementary school, it was middle school, and they had us all pick teams, and then we went to the Basketball Hall of Fame. I was like, this is the worst field trip ever.
It's like,
those are always boring. They were.
She's like, this is not gay enough.
I was Purdue.
This is not gay enough for me. She's like, I need it to be a little bit gayer in the positive way.
I want to go to the Judy Garland Museum, please.
Yes.
The Liza Minnelli.
Take me to Connor Prairie.
I do want to throw this out there. If you guys want to check out the TikTok reacts, Courtney actually sent me a bunch of really shitty TikToks. I mean, really good TikToks that she loves.
No.
And I reacted to them on the
ones
page
I knew
to check
that he
them
would
out.
hate.
Yeah, that's really what it was. You were trying to torture me.
I don't. My thing is I was trying to get on the TikTok train. I tried to do the videos. I can't catch a break on those. You got a little bit of success on them. I can't. I try. I need to keep going. But I mean, I'm kind of there.
That were okay.
They were okay. They didn't hit good, but I just don't like. I don't know. I don't care for TikTok videos as much as I used to.
See,
anymore.
I just don't get. I don't get on there and post videos. I just watch them.
Yeah,
I watch Barry stuff. I watch your stuff. I watch anybody that posts.
Barry
stuff,
had one recently. If you guys check out Barry Grant, Baraldo Grant, I think it's his name on Instagram and on TikTok. But check him out because he does some really funny things. He did one recently with the Once Upon a Minute. What's his name? Fucking John Popper from yeah. He was like. He's like that was so fucking funny, dude. I was dying.
His
when
feet
he did
was
that.
going up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That made me laugh so hard. Like that one's really good. So if you guys check him out on TikTok, check him out on Instagram. He's a really funny creator from Kokomo. So it's a good thing. You want to throw out these creators.
He's a good boy.
Maybe we'll do him for the creative spotlight next if he wants. Although he'd be like, welcome to my home. I'm gonna do one. I think I was talking to Matty Kroll about doing one, and he wants to do it like MTV Crib style. So like, hey guys, welcome to my home. Like
that'd be sick.
I think it'll be funny. The format in general.
That'd be sick.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting. What do you think?
I like it.
Do you like it?
I like that idea.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to Courtney, who went to Pride this weekend and didn't go live.
Kokomo Pride.
Kokomo Pride, baby. Yeah, she went to Indy last week. We talked about her going to Indy Pride this week. She went to Kokomo Pride, which was downtown near like Sun King Brewery and like Fade Salon and that whole train depot area, right? Mm-hmm. And you went with Jenny and you went with Kim there, and then we also got just you and Kim there. Which shout out to Kim, who's been on the podcast multiple times and used to do the podcast.
Kim was in a booth putting glitter in people's hair.
Did you see?
Glitter. Yeah, I did see that.
Did you see the mayor down there? Was Tyler?
No.
I'm not being funny.
No, I didn't.
I thought he would be down there.
Yeah.
Just because I believe he was.
I was there from like 1 to 4.
Yeah.
And you said it was just not a huge.
I mean,
turnout.
there was a big turnout. It was for 8 hours, so a bunch of people would come and then they'd leave.
Right, leaving.
Because there was stuff to do, but it wasn't like a big street.
Yeah.
It's like a giant festival. But
It was
they had
like a
quite a
hang.
few people.
It was like a hang. Well, they had bands there, and that kind of
bands.
goes back to.
They had a lot of booths that were selling some really good stuff.
That kind of goes back to this, also part of Peacehead going to be there. Peacehead was at Pride.
Yes.
They were one of the bands playing. They're also going to be at Harvest Fest with us. So I think that's pretty cool that not only, we've got a lot of great bands. We've got Dwarf. We all love Dwarf. Resin with Jesse, and that's like a real like metal. Patron is like real like kind of like light guitar music. Yesterday's Chips
are really good.
Yeah, punk band, and the lead singer is a great guy. And then Rachel and Lou, which I don't know much about Rachel and Lou, but I think they're like low key, like poppy folky. Okay. So that'll be fun. So there's going to be a nice mix, and then we're also going to have comedy. So, but I just wanted to plug Peacehead real quick because Matt told me he went to a house show and saw them, and then he got them on it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he said he likes. They're only 2-piece. There's 2 guys.
I always trust Matt when it comes to you and Matt, but Matt's got a great ear for music.
Mostly Matt. Matt knows everything, dude. When it comes to music stuff, it's like he's the goat. I mean, the dude even knows music theory, which is insane. Like knowing.
Don't try to talk to him about music if you don't know about music.
Oh yeah, it's a problem. If you're gonna come with Matt, you got to make sure you like go in the bathroom before and be like rehearse what you're gonna say. Like, okay, so I'm gonna say I really, really like this band, and I'm not gonna let him.
It's so funny to me that all of my friends are like really into like metal and rock, and I listen to like country and pop.
Yeah.
And still listen to like 90s music. So he gets in the car and he's like, I already regret this.
He's
it was
"Why
like
am I
Ed
in your
Sheeran
car?"
or something playing.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Matt. I love Matt to death, but he's also like super. Matty, you're a super snob when it comes to music. Nah, he's gonna hate me for saying that. He's not. He's just very
he's gonna
like
be mad because he can't argue back.
Yeah, that's it. He likes intricate music. He likes stuff that's like very like. He likes a lot of stuff. Like he's like Limp Bizkit.
He's a big Limp Bizkit fan.
Limp Bizkit.
He's been listening to a lot of country.
Yeah,
are you being serious?
Country.
Like Johnny Cash. I know you like.
I
Cash.
like Johnny Cash before, but like I don't know who he was listening to, but it was like the older stuff.
Yeah.
I get down on some old Merle Haggard, like Waylon Jennings.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson's he's awesome. Hank Williams Jr.'s nasty.
Yeah. Back in the stories in general were really, really good. I know they're a different. What's that Waylon guy that just came into town? Everybody was excited about that. Oh no! I got a baby trying to break in.
Morgan Wallen.
Wait, Waylon Wallen? Is that the
new
new guy?
You uncultured piece of shit, Morgan Wallen.
Isn't the one that was like?
I was teasing.
Isn't that the guy he was
Don't get my
talking
man
about,
wrong.
Isn't
he was complaining about?
Here's the deal. He said the N-word.
Yeah, he said the N-word on a video.
I think there was a video of him at a concert that he was complaining about wearing masks and stuff.
And then he said the N-word to his friend. He was getting canceled. And then my boy, Lil Durkio, Lil Smirkio came through and said, "You know what? I know he's a talented young man. He made a dumb white boy decision, so I'm gonna take him under his wing." I mean, I don't know how you shouldn't say it. He got in trouble.
Today. Today's Juneteenth, everybody.
Hey,
Juneteenth.
congratulations. Happy Juneteenth.
Yeah. I don't even know how to really bridge the conversation of Juneteenth, just because in general, like.
We're all white.
It's literally like it is. If there's a white guilt holiday, it's Juneteenth. It's the white guilt holiday. You know what I mean?
I do appreciate. I appreciate the day, though. I hope everybody does enjoy the day. Have a fun day. I know there's activities going on here today. Correct.
Yeah, I know. They had the Juneteenth celebration on Saturday. This is probably gonna come out Monday. So happy. We filmed this on Sunday. That's why we're saying Happy Father's Day. That's why we're saying Happy Juneteenth. It's gonna be belated to all you guys. But I know at what's it called? I know at Yesterday during Pride, they
Carver
also
Center.
had they had Carver Center. At Carver Center,
Carver
they
Center,
had the
okay.
jujitsu. We'd actually thrown to that a couple of times when we had done this, so people have seen the thing before. I don't have it on here anymore because I was like, it happened yesterday. No. But I do want to say shout out to the Children's Museum for really embracing Juneteenth this year. They were like, hey, we're gonna. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Children's Museum of Indianapolis? Are you serious? This is the shit you're doing? Juneteenth watermelon salad? Apparently they've got a lot of shit for this. Obviously. Why wouldn't they?
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a little rough. I mean, the fact that
But
they
who
would have
want watermelon in a salad?
Yeah, I think that's a little weird in general. It's not for me. But either way, it's kind of like it's very, very tone deaf to not realize that Juneteenth.
Right.
But apparently I read an article, and apparently they outsource that stuff to a company, and the company did it not realizing what they were doing, and because watermelon salad, I guess, is a summer thing.
It's
So,
an actual thing that you can buy off. I mean, I've never fucking had it. Yeah, but it's something that you can buy at like Walmart and like other places. It's just called watermelon salad.
Yeah. And it's just tone deaf for them to do it for Juneteenth.
And
it's a little hard in general. Like I mean, honestly, that they would do this, and they got criticized for it. They said it was a learning experience. This is the Indianapolis, for the Kokomo.
They say that, but they also had to put them out to be sold.
Yeah, in Kokomo we
And
have
like somebody would have had to have read it before they put it out. Sorry.
Yeah, in Kokomo we have this delicacy during Juneteenth, which is the meth and fruit plate type. Just kidding. That's for white teens. So for white teens, is what we have. Just kidding. Anyway, I wanted to get my joke in there before you were like being serious. Go ahead, Courtney. Courtney's our moral.
No, I'm done.
She's like, I'm done being serious. You took it away with your stupid meth joke.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're all over here on our substances having a great time.
it is definitely disrespectful though. Like,
Oh,
that they would
absolutely.
do that, and the fact, like you said, regardless if it's outsourced or not, the fact that management or somebody didn't see that's insane. to
When
me.
they put it out, yeah.
Yeah, I think
crazy.
that's somebody dropped the ball.
Unless it was somebody who didn't understand. Like,
And I think we all can agree that the only kind of people that's eating that is white people. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, let's be honest. They put raisins in we put raisins in the potato salad. Like,
ew.
they do that.
Yeah,
I miss
it's definitely
potato
part
salad.
of it. You ain't fucking lying, bro. Did you try the grapefruit one?
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I'll let you guys know now. I am trying the grapefruit.
Yeah, I saw you pull it out of there. You were like, I'm getting it. It kind of distracted me. I was like, oh, he's getting the grapefruit. How's it going? Is it better than the lemon?
That's fucking delicious.
Is it good? All right, I'm trying.
I feel like you're
I'm doing
lying.
it.
Right, dude. No, I swear to God.
Because didn't we all agree that they were gross?
That's not bad.
Dude, that's so good.
Probably the best one. Oh,
It really is. I mean, I haven't had the others yet, but
It's got a nice little tanginess to it. You know what I mean?
No, it's
you don't
not.
like
You guys
it?
are all
No,
crazy.
it's so good.
It's a
Your taste bud just got fucking
Oh, yeah.
lemon pepper sauce and
It's our Juneteenth grapefruit Bud Light. It's awful. It's awful. No, I mean honestly, I'm just happy that we made it to Father's Day this year. I thought with gasoline prices going up so high that we'd all end up getting screwed over. So
I don't know
not
if
bad.
I can come next week.
You don't know if you can make it. It's too
Yeah.
expensive to make it to the podcast now.
Yes.
that's what I got for Father's Day. My kids and my wife was like, I woke up and I was in bed and they made me breakfast and they go, "We got you something, Daddy, that's very valuable." And they kissed me on my forehead and they gave me a gas card. $15. They couldn't even
$15.
afford $20 gas card. I said,
I have to buy.
Here's a gallon of gas in a week.
I have to buy Alex something for Father's Day. I forgot.
"What do you get him?"
Isn't that your
He's
kid's
a
job?
Deftones fan, isn't
What
he?
should I get him? Yeah.
Oh,
Get him a Deftones shirt.
See, I'm not trying to be crazy, but if you were planning ahead of time, you could have gotten one of these
Squirrel tail butt plug.
one of these amazing
But you see, I also own a Cricket.
Yeah, but did you put
He's not a
together
grill
something
guy,
so
is
cool?
he?
He's not a grill
No,
guy.
he's
We
not.
got a smoker.
Like, what the fuck is this?
He's Mexican. He's a grill guy.
I mean, I feel like you
just
could
kidding.
get the
I'm just kidding.
you could have got the
What do you think?
Jerky.
The jerky?
for the whole price of that.
Yeah, I know. The jerky was expensive. Jerky is expensive.
That's the thing about those that I like and I respect, the people that put them together, is like it's nice, but it's not supposed to be like, it's a gift, so it's not going to be something that you're going to get at the dollar store. It's
No.
you're going to spend a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Whether like $25, $30.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was $30, and then she like also did like personalized it for like $35.
That's a great gift.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
great
not
gift.
bad. I appreciated it. It
Yeah.
made me some money in the family. Hey,
Did she give you one?
I don't. She said she has one for me, but I still feel like she's lying. I haven't received any of my Father's Day gifts. Have you received? You said you received yours for real?
Yeah, can I got shout out to my family for getting me this. It's an Apple. I finally got an Apple Watch. I love it. I still haven't figured out how to watch porn on it yet. A little bummed out. We're working on that.
It's hard to watch porn. You got to make sure you put it because it's like.
You gotta hold up. Yeah. Don't put it on the wrong hand.
Yeah, if you put it on the wrong hand, you're over there like.
My wife comes in and I have the.
Why are your steps so high?
My wife comes in. I have the watch like strapped out, like taped up, and I'm just like watching on like a little screen. I can't. I'm trying to.
You'll get your steps up a lot. It'll say that you're working out.
Yeah.
You'll finish it. I'm like, are you working out? Are you doing an outdoor workout?
I mean, honestly, as a hypochondriac, I get to see my heart.
Mode?
My heart rate is like it's a godsend.
That's actually
for me.
scary.
No, it's awesome. I love it.
Nah, but I'm scared for you because I know you're gonna be reading into it all. You're gonna be like, so the other day there was a blip. I gotta go see my doctor.
Does yours have like the pulse oximeter too?
Yep.
Yeah, it's got the whole thing.
Pulses.
I just like being able to go in the pool with it. I don't like taking it off to go in the pool. So like when they had one that was like water resistant, obviously we heard a terrible story about yours.
What happened to yours, Courtney?
What happened to
Courtney,
mine?
tell us a
Well,
little
my
bit.
son stole it and he got it stuck in between the couch.
Yeah.
And somehow we moved the couch and it smashed the entire back end of it. I called to try and get it fixed and they said, yeah, that doesn't happen. We don't fix that.
Oh shit. So the part
So-
that like charges.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It had like chunks of glass coming out of it, and I was still wearing it against my arm. It was still working, and then we went to Holiday World, and I wore it during the water park. And apparently, when you crack the entire back of it, it does take away the waterproofness.
They broke the seal a little bit.
Yeah.
I will say, like being serious, my favorite feature on it is I figured this out texting you yesterday.
Yeah.
I started I replied, and when I replied, it gave me this like little thing.
Yeah.
And I clicked it, and then I wrote an N, and I wrote an N on put an N on the thing, and then I just started
you
writing
can
the
spell it
letters.
out.
So I just spelled my sentence out to you with my finger. I thought that was so neat. I know, like
Yeah.
an old person telling you that.
Yeah.
It was like the coolest thing ever, but no, it's like it was awesome.
My fiance really appreciates that because it made me better, more efficient with my fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part was when that I would walkie-talkie everybody.
Oh yeah,
Fart sounds.
There's a walkie-talkie you can like send.
Yeah.
Like, between people that have watches, you can walk to. So like she was like walkie-talkieing me as soon as she got it.
That's badass.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
My wife
And
does it. It's gonna be so
I would
sick.
randomly send Matt fart sounds like.
Yeah.
And
You're like, oh, this is gonna be important.
yeah. If you lose your phone too, I love it. I lose my phone everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta hit
You
that
ding 'em?
motherfucker one time. It's one time.
See,
but
now
you
I'm
lose
really
many times.
fucking mad that
Yeah.
my watch is.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna lose my phone.
Let's
now.
get a GoFundMe real quick. GoFundMe
Go
for
fund
Courtney
me
New Watch.
for me to get a new watch.
Just send it to my Cash App. She'll definitely get the money.
No, all my Cash Apps, Venmo.
She's getting an Android.
I've got Cash App, Venmo. What's the other one? PayPal.
OnlyFans,
Bear share.
Just send me the
LimeWire.
money. It's all just my name.
dark web.
Send me
Silk
money
Road.
on Napster, please. Send me all your money. Send all your money to
I take
my Napster.
Facebook Pay.
Yeah, Facebook Pay. That's the weird one because if you get in trouble on there, they're like, "No, you can't send money no more." And it's like, wait a minute, Facebook. Who decides when I can spend money here?
I'm like,
Last time I buy porn on the internet.
right. I read somewhere where like people are obviously using Facebook Pay and all those to like drug money and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I can't like $5,000 $5
know what I use
okays
it
going
for?
through it. I can't imagine.
You know what I use it for?
What?
When random dudes start messaging me, I'll start requesting money from them.
That's how it should be. Oh well,
There was a guy that said he wanted me to be in a music video, and he was a rapper, but everything he spelled was like wrong. So I'm like, I can't trust your literacy when you can't even spell video.
Yeah.
How is your rapping going to be? And so I started he said, be my video for money. And I was like, okay. And then I sent him a request for like $100.
please don't be talking about Breeze, the boy mayor, like that.
Oh
we enjoy
man,
him.
your boy Breeze. Shout out to your boy Breeze out there.
He said
He's
he
got
was-
some new shirts
He
going.
said he was from Marion.
Oh, okay. So that's how you know he's a real. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm a berry.
Yeah, cop a Breeze shirt though. I'm teasing though.
Yeah. Your boy Breeze for mayor, baby. Yeah. He was we were talking about him getting on the podcast, and then he just got a little wild in my DM, so I had to.
What do you say?
Shit. Listen. I'm all for artists. So like, I'm an artist. I'm the champion of artistry. That's what I am. And so like, I was like literally like I to be honest, the dude gets a lot of shit on the internet. So I was like, he added me on Facebook. We talked a little bit. He DM'd me, but then like he sent me like a thing that I was like, I'm not really interested in that. And I joked back with him, and he just took it way too serious. And I was like, and then he got like swolled up on me in the DMs. So I was like, I'm just gonna block you.
And you got scared?
I have him as a friend on Facebook, but I blocked him in
Yeah,
Messenger.
well, you just made an enemy.
Oh, shout out to Rico Bryan.
Rico Bryan, the rapper.
Pay for if you get my video. You pay me for your video? How much? Rap video.
Try calling him.
You want me to watch your
You
rap
tried
video
calling?
for money? Shaking that big booty, send me pics. So I requested $500.
That guy's awesome.
Then he calls me 5 times. How much could pay for Kit Kat?
What?
Come to Marion. And then I sent him $1,000 request. Really that good? Show little something. I said, no freebies for this cookie jar. He said, come see me today. And then
You're just like, no, nothing.
and then I'm like, nah.
Let's be honest. If he would have sent you a K, what would you have done?
Nothing.
I-
Blocked him. Should
Would
have
you have
blocked
took
him.
it and then blocked him?
Yeah.
No, like, what if somebody was like, okay, so legitimately, if you're doing rap music, I want you to start hitting Courtney up and say
God
you want
damn
her to do
it.
Because she's saying that if you pay her, she'll do it.
Yeah.
And the first request is only 100. Take the first request.
No, it
That's
was
what I'll
5.
tell you.
It was
Listen,
500.
It was 5. The first one? Damn, I thought it was okay. If you got $500 and you're trying to spend,
But
it
I
on
mean,
a
if you
girl,
got $100, $100 is $100.
that's true. That's
So
it.
like,
That's like 100.
if you're a real person and can actually spell.
She'll send you like a TikTok of her grinding on like a video for $100.
Yeah,
I'm
$100.
I'm official. I just realized I became her pimp.
Thank
I
you.
didn't mean to. I didn't mean to become your pimp, Courtney, but I did. I apologize for that. Out here selling booty.
You're
pics.
not getting 90%.
I watched a video of a girl who was like, because I will say this. I've been trying to get a woman on the podcast that does OnlyFans. Like, I want to talk about it. I want to know.
I know one.
Well, I know. We all know some people that do them, but like my thing is, I want to find somebody who does it and like makes good money off of it, like locally.
I have somebody in mind that we've.
Yeah.
I could
No.
try. We
Yeah.
could do get her on there and have her teach me how to do it.
I don't know if we
Yeah.
know where she.
Yeah.
She lives here, but
Yeah. To me, it comes down to like I just want somebody that I want an honest discussion. It's nothing sexual, obviously, nothing in the studio, but I want to have a discussion and ask them like how it's going and how they got into it and stuff. I think it would have been an interesting interview, but I want to do it, but I'm kind of reserved on how we approach it. You know what I mean?
I think it's cool. I think it's a spotlight. You bring that up. There's also something else we want to. We're going to be getting in. Jordan and I are going to be getting in the studio. Back in 2017, we set a wildfire for about a month.
Yeah.
Of this in the summer, with the Consumers Against Tipping, and I mean,
yeah.
when I say that we touched nationwide, we did.
We did.
It was huge. And we're definitely going to touch in on that one day. So
Yeah, we're gonna get
maybe
back
we
in.
could do spotlights like that. We could do something with the
I remember
OnlyFans. We could talk about Cat. We could talk about certain things. that
Seriously,
set fire.
I mean, between like it sounds crazy, and I mean I understand it, but like me throwing to those videos because we did the one with Caitlin, and then I did the one about the TikTok reacts. It's honestly something I want to get into in the future, whether it's me or you guys or whatever. You guys are kind of getting a little bit of inside baseball here, not trying to. But like honestly, I think it's important to do these little almost like expose. We're at Kokomo Press. We're not really. We're a satire comedy page, but like I like doing these exposés. I think it'll be fun to
Yeah.
like just
I do too.
give you guys more content. If you like something we do, make sure you guys do all the things to let us know you like them. Because if you don't
Like
let
you
us
can
know,
like the other posts besides the comedy posts.
yeah, you can like anything.
We can do more than that.
We can do everything. We can do anything you want. Listen,
That's
for
the thing.
$500, we'll do whatever you want.
I
We
will
just-
do
we just
whatever
established
you
that.
want for
We're like
$500.
we love comedy, and that's our like main
Yeah.
thing. But like also we're people too, and like
Yeah.
we know you're getting our visions and what we think and how we feel and everything about that too. And I like that. And those exposés is something that's like really fun. Like
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the future of Kokomo Press. I can
Yeah.
honestly say that. I can honestly.
Yeah, we got so much going on, and there's so much room for growth, and if you like I said, I always throw this out there all the time, and people probably get sick of hearing it, but if you want to be a part of the page, hit us up. We always need more creators, and if you have a good idea, we're down, dude. Even if you just want to write, if you're like, hey, I have a good idea, I want to write, and want to work with you guys, but I don't want to be on camera, we can do that. If you want to be on camera and we need somebody to produce it, and you guys want to put it under our umbrella, I'm down with it. I mean, I've talked to
love
multiple
that
people.
idea. Yeah.
I just want to do more. The one thing I will not do though is I will not let you guys come after my boy here, Andre. My boy Andre Smith here. Rest in peace to this king. His girlfriend is in Indianapolis, I think it was. It says a metropolitan. So apparently she put an air tag and found him cheating, and then she ran him over. So I just wanted to throw it out here. Rest in peace, King.
I know that.
Andre.
Rest in peace, King. And I'm being serious when I say this, but like, no matter if you're cheating or what, nobody deserves to lose their life.
absolutely.
It's a form of abuse.
And I think the worst part about it is if he'd have
Couldn't
just had an
imagine why he cheated
iPhone.
on her.
Huh?
Couldn't imagine why you cheated on
Yeah, why would he?
What'd you say?
I couldn't imagine. No, like I just feel like my boy would have been alive if he would have if he had an iPhone. Like this is my thing. Like people always are like having there's a debate like iPhone, iPhone, Android. My boy had an Android, and so like if somebody puts an AirTag in your car or near you, and you have an iPhone, it alerts you and says an Apple AirTag is nearby and lets you know that you might be being tracked. Whereas on an Android, you might not get that. I don't think you get that notification. So my boy, if he would have just had
Apple, you're saving your life.
Yeah, dude. I'm just saying, like, this is Team iPhone. My boy Andre lives. But still, rest in peace.
That's awful.
Rest in peace to the king, though.
Rest in peace.
Let me go ahead and throw it out there. Like, rest in peace, king, man. He didn't do nothing wrong. I mean, he cheated on his girl, but he didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get fucking... People cheat all the time. Doesn't deserve for you to...
And the thing is, like, the only reason why I even shot that out is... First off, like he's from Indiana, so he got murdered.
It's Indianapolis, correct?
Indianapolis, yeah. And on top of that, like, let's keep it real here. Like, there's not a lot of. It's Father's Day today, and it's gonna be tomorrow. It'll be like, but like, there's not a lot of people that highlight abuses by women. You know what I mean? There are some women can abuse too. People that aren't men can abuse.
My wife cheated on me, and I got this Apple Watch. We're good now.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah,
you gotta pay the piper. If you're not, you gotta pay the piper. Yeah. Listen,
I just gotta keep reminding Alex that he's lucky that I didn't run him over.
That's the thing is, like, you should be sending these to him and don't say anything. Just send the articles.
Yeah. And
he reads them. And he's like, oh shit.
Like getting cheated on. Everybody knows getting cheated on sucks. Yeah. It's a fucking stab in the heart. But killing somebody over it just shows the reason why they wanted to cheat on you.
Couldn't imagine why they'd want to be with someone else.
Yeah, especially with the whole the cheating in general sucks, getting cheated on. But like I was literally cheated on. I was laying in bed and my girl and my ex. Just kidding. No, that's I was like. I think that's an old Dan Cook joke. Remember that?
I don't.
Like I was literally cheated on. Like I was in bed. Like get off me.
He is an influence.
I found Shelby DeLon at Pride.
Yeah, DeLon.
Her mom thought that I was Ashley. I guess she thinks that I'm Ashley all the time.
My ex-wife?
Your ex-wife.
Oh. That's weird.
Shout out to Ashley.
Like, no, she's
I don't
quite
think
a bit taller.
there's two people that look different, any more different. My ex-wife is like 6'2", and you're like 5'2".
Yeah.
Are you 5'2"?
I'm 4'11".
Oh, shit.
Ashley never quit those cigarettes. It's stunted her growth.
No, my ex-wife, that's funny that she's like, but she associates you with me. That's just funny.
Yeah.
That's what it is. She's like, this is the woman.
I'm friends with both of them on Facebook.
I know. What's her mom's name? I'm terrible with names. I used to talk to her all the time. She's a sweet lady. Shout out to her, though. I think she starts with an S, right? Am I crazy?
No, I don't think so.
Starts with a W. It either starts with an A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K. I'm just kidding. You guys been fucking around with Reels at all? Have you guys been... So would you rather do TikToks or Reels? Realistically.
On Facebook?
Yeah. Do you watch the Reels?
DeLon.
I love the Reels.
Stephanie. It is an S. I was wrong. So fuck you.
I love the Reels.
I don't.
Is there any oil in those as far as... is there...
I did a couple of them recently to see how they move. If you guys like Reels, listening, we'll try to do some. But I did a couple recently that I was like, these might be... The Argue one, did you see that one? I did one that was like an argue, like this old Pie song, and then I did one with my son with the Kokomo, just because I was like, let's see how this goes.
I didn't see that, but shout out to Nathaniel because he does some funny shit on TikTok.
Oh, dude.
I love that. He's funnier than mine, honestly. Like, I think his stuff's funnier than me. And he's just being a kid, and I love it. Like, it makes me happy.
The fact that he opened my pantry.
The fact that he doesn't think... and he was using a remote control steering wheel.
My son out here, he's an influencer. It's not gonna lie. Speaking of influencers, I do want to shout out influencer Remy Bader, a TikTok star known for her realistic clothing haul videos, claimed that during a recent trip with other influencers, a ranch wouldn't allow her to ride their horses due to her weight. So apparently horses have the horses at this ranch had a 240-pound limit.
Well, you would think that they would because they're alive.
They're human, they're like living things. And so what I got from this article was TikTok influencers mad she couldn't kill a horse. That's what I got. She's mad that she couldn't break the back of a fucking horse. She's out here. She's actually a shooter from my boy Christopher Reeves. She's coming for her. She's a shooter. Oh God. No, but I really thought it was very interesting. I think the ranch would have gotten all the publicity, public like positive publicity, but then the ranch is the guy who owns the ranch. His kid came on and was like, you guys can come out here and ride horses unless you're a fat bitch. That's what he put out. Yeah, he went in on TikTok, but she had gotten so much negative publicity, so he was like, I gotta do something.
But what's the negative publicity about not wanting to like hurt a horse's back?
Well, it's weird that because she's a plus size influencer, like
which I've been a plus size person, and I know there are limitations to what I can do.
Yeah.
You were never 240 though.
I was 250.
She was 250. Yeah.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said you were 260 at one point. I'm not sure.
I was 250.
320 was.
We're
just going up.
Yeah.
I thought you were 450 pounds.
I was 770.
You told us you were 800 pounds. You were on my 12,000 pound life.
I almost was on a 1,000-pound life.
We're just kidding. You weren't that big.
I was up at like 260. I knew that there were things that I could not do. I wasn't gonna like. I was invited to go skydiving.
Yeah, like breathe. I'm just kidding.
And
I'm just kidding. So you have asthma. That's why.
I couldn't skydive. I weighed too much, which was fine with me. Like,
how do you weigh too much for the sky? how do you fucking weigh? I'm just kidding. It's not real.
It's your backpack.
Apparently, the parachute can't hold that much weight, so I fall.
The jokes write themselves. My bad.
What's her name?
Remy Bader is her
Here in
name.
about 2 months, it's gonna be Remy Bader couldn't skydive.
Remy Bader's gonna be the mom that jumped in the sky and got stuck.
Let's try.
Remember that joke when we were kids?
Okay. So my biggest thing was like, took my kids to shut the fuck up. I took my kids to Kings Island.
No, you're good.
For their birthday party.
I saw that post. That's such a cool post. Go ahead,
I took my kids to Kings Island for their birthday, and Castiel wanted to ride like the little train rides and the little kid rides.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, this ride was a big train. I would have fit in it.
Yeah.
But the rule was you had to have your seatbelt on. This train is moving 2 miles an hour, if that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can I just not wear the seat? They made me get off the ride in front of the entire line and walk out, and I started crying because I just wanted to ride the little train with my son.
A little bit. Yeah.
That's can I just say Cortni and trains go together?
Yeah, like I just wanted to ride the train.
You should have been like, listen, I've been a part of so many trains. Fuck
like
you guys,
I'm like an expert at trains.
Peacehead. What do you want? Like,
she's like our girl on the page, and every joke is like her being a hoe, and she's not even. That's the funny thing is like we're like out here like, making jokes. She's not a hoe, guys. You have to at least spend $500 in order to get any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I'm an expensive hoe.
No, but like you've lost so much weight.
But if you got $500, I can be a hoe.
You went back though, right?
I went to Holiday World.
Okay.
I got to ride the roller coasters with my daughter.
Yeah.
I got to ride the little rides with my son. I rode every single little ride I could. Like,
hell yeah.
I wasn't short enough for.
You're like, just in case I put the weight back on, I need to get this all.
Yeah.
In the system.
Like I got to ride
great.
as many rides as I wanted. I rode the roller coaster twice. I got to ride the other roller coaster, the one where you sit down and the thing goes over you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, I rode that, and last time I rode it, I could barely get the thing hooked on because it goes over you and then it hooks between your legs.
Yeah.
But this time, when we went upside down and stuff, I was like falling out of the seat.
Oh shit! You were I don't even fit in this. I'm too small.
Yeah.
That part I had to feel good. Like,
but then we got back where they go to get off, and my daughter's seatbelt is not buckled.
Oh, the whole time.
The whole fucking time,
bro.
So I get off and I tell the guy like, "Hey, her seatbelt came undone," because he checked them before we left. So like, it locks you in, but her seatbelt wasn't done for like the safety lock. So this whole time she could have fallen out. And I tell the guy, and he's like, "Oh man," like kind of upset.
Yeah.
But then he instantly turns around and says, "Hey, are you guys okay with that?" And the next people just got on.
What the fuck?
Like, what the fuck?
Especially with what happened with that guy.
And then there was a lady. There was a lady that was standing over there, and she said, "Yeah, that happened when I rode it earlier." And then you got back on.
And where's this at Holiday World?
Holiday World.
Let's call them out.
It was like what is it?
I'm leaving a 4-star review. I'm so happy that my friend Cortni was able to ride, so I'll give you 4 stars. But you would have got that 5th star if only it was safe enough for other people to ride.
You brought that up about that kid.
Yeah,
about the kid. That shit's serious, and that was 100% the park's neglect. That kid should not have been in there, dude.
Well, he weighed too much.
He was way too big. That's what I'm saying. Why put him in there?
But that goes back.
There are weight limits to all of these things.
That goes back to Remy here, who I understand her frustrations. Like as a big 100%.
Guy, 100%.
We understand her frustrations.
You're
but
not
at the
a big guy.
No, I waited. I was at 250 at 1.2 as well. You know what I mean? I'm a little taller than her, but I was at 250.
Say it's 250.
277.
277. I was 4,000 pounds, guys. No, I've lost like 50, 60 pounds now. And like when it happened, when I was bigger, man, you could see that there was things that you can't do. You just
there
can't
are
do certain
so
things.
many things you can't
like see
do,
your dick. I could not see my fucking dick. I tried.
I can finally see my vagina, and it's great.
You get it hard, you can see it. Don't lie to me now.
Yeah, I can see it when it gets hard. Just the tip, though. Which ironically is my favorite game in high school.
It was the Thunderbird. The Thunderbird was the ride I was on. The roller coaster.
Yeah, hey, if you're at Holiday World and you work for the Thunderbird, hey, maybe read the fucking room and realize that it's probably not a good idea to let little kids die.
Holiday World, though, real talk is like one of my favorite parts.
I swear to God, they would have killed my kid.
I love it so much.
I know.
Did you go swimming?
Yeah, we love the water park.
That's the best water park ever. I swear to you.
Never been there.
Better than Kentucky Kingdom. Better than fucking
Orlando's
Orlando's resort.
Brian wants all the smoke.
I want all the smoke. I'll fuck with. Ooh.
Oh, he's like. So I haven't been to Holiday World.
We go to Holiday World like twice a year because like my grandpa was in the military, so he gets his military discount.
Hell yeah. She's like, listen, Grandpa, thanks for.
Well, they won't let me in because I have asthma.
Oh yeah, they won't.
So I could have had.
And you're buy one get one free in Pride Month too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it only works if you're a demigender, or what do they call it? Bigender. Like if you're both two genders, you only get in. It's buy one get the other gender free. If you're two genders, it's one per gender. So if you're like non-binary, then you have to count all 50. No, you have to count all 59 genders.
No, you're non-binary. You are nothing.
My schizophrenic uncle gets in free.
Zero.
That's all I know.
All 5 of them.
Yeah,
I got my handicap sticker, and I'm really hoping I can get in front of the rides next year.
He always uses your schizophrenic uncle always uses the veteran's always the one who's in control when you go to the thing, and he gets the discount. And then as soon as he switches to the asshole,
it's not on merit though. They're just really scared of him, so they let him.
They're like, he starts barking at them. They're like, all right, we're letting this fucker in. We're not dealing with this. Hey, put him on the ride where the fucking thing doesn't strap. We don't like this guy. We're sick of him coming.
But he's a veteran, so he gets in anyway.
Yeah, he gets in anyway. That's hilarious, dude. I mean, like, did you guys watch Moon Knight? Did either one of you guys watch that? There was like a whole story about is it DID?
I don't watch.
Is that the name of it? Schizophrenia is not the word anymore. They come up with new words all the time. Listen, like I get it. I get lose it. It's like DID.
DID. Dissociative identity disorder.
There it is. Yep, that's what it is. It's dissociative identity disorder, where like they have more than one. 5 o'clock somewhere, Brian. God.
So is it like a derogatory name?
I think it's one of those things where it's like that you've said it enough, and enough people have made it like a bad thing that they want it to be something that's like a medical thing.
They create a word, and then it gets stigmatized, and then they create a new word, and then they say you can't use the old word anymore, and then everybody's like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't sign up for this.
Let's get it to where pedophile's not acceptable anymore, and now it's kid fiddler. Please, that's what it needs to be.
I just call him Uncle John, but I mean everybody else says I'm just kidding.
Father Flanagan.
I just assume their name is Brian.
Hey.
Just because I have the beard, I told you I'm gonna be GQ tomorrow. I'm getting this shit done. Get my hair cut. I'm gonna be looking nice.
Gonna look great. That beard's just a little too unkempt.
Yes.
You're getting your skin tan. You're just getting too.
Hey, I call this my cum catcher.
That's what fake eyelashes are called.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw this out to you. It's like to save them. It's like windshield.
Apparently, there was this really old prostitute that she kept getting cum in her eyes.
Yeah.
So she created fake eyelashes, and they originally were called cum catchers.
Yeah, she's lying.
I swear.
No, it's a TikTok. It's a TikTok joke. It's a thing that they put.
I
looked
real?
into it. Yeah, I looked into it.
That needs to be a Pixar movie.
Somebody made. It's like a satire piece, like we do. They did an entire piece where they're like the original. It's like they make it seem like it's real, and then it ends up being like a satire piece. And now you got Cortni out here believing that you found it was fake, right?
Cortni, it's okay. I get.
It says cum catchers porn videos.
Oh God! Now you're just looking. Now Cortney's just watching porn on the pod. Who needs corn on the cob when you can watch porn on the pod? Actually, grab your corn on the cob and then watch porn on the pod.
Hey, you're gonna get us flagged.
I know,
dude.
right?
Chill.
I do want to show you guys this. This is an old article, right? It's from Motherboard, which is like a Vice subsidiary. It's their tech thing, and it says coronavirus is the golden age for people sucking their own dicks. Boredom and horniness come together to drive a resurgence of people learning to autofellatio. So the real question is, Brian, during the pandemic, did you suck your own dick?
Okay, so I'm going to give you a short answer as I can. I have never been able to, I'm just coming out, I'm a little tipsy. I've never been able to suck my own dick. But when I was like 12 or 13, I had a sleepover, and like 4 or 5 of us tried sucking our own dicks, and we couldn't do it. So I've tried sucking my own dick, but not, but not during the coronavirus. But I have, and long answer, I have tried to suck my own dick, but I cannot do it. But no, during coronavirus, I did not try to suck my own dick.
Since we're being honest, when I was younger, it could reach.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
You're a line.
Swear to fucking God.
You could reach, but you couldn't suck. You're a line sex.
Swear to fucking God. When I was
swear
to God. Listen, I put this Scout's honor.
How did you find out though?
No,
because you had your dick in your mouth.
No, I didn't. I just wanted to see if it would reach. So I was like, let's put the legs. I put the legs behind. I was like 14, 15 years old. I'm not going to lie. I was put the legs behind. And I was like, and I wanted to see if I could touch my own face with it just to see. And I could. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I don't even have that big of a dick. I was just super flexible.
Dude, I would have went to town. I don't even care. I would have went to town. Like, we all tried. We all tried. There was a certain. I'll say this. There was a guy.
We all didn't try.
No, you couldn't.
You don't have a dick.
Could you? Well, off top. Do girls do that? Can they?
No, they can't.
No.
It's an innie.
There's got to be.
They have an innie, not an outie. Get to your mic.
There's got to be one girl that can like flip over and like eat.
She get a whole mouth. It's like fucking.
I don't know that you
Gary,
can
like
enjoy
from
it
Gary
if you
from
can't
fucking SpongeBob.
breathe.
Right on that puss. Well, that's hilarious. Could you? Normally, if girls want to eat pussy, they just
If
ask
you
their
can't
friends.
reach your dicks, what makes you think we can reach our vaginas?
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
I did watch. Like I said, I had the sleep. I was 12. We were all 12. Like there was no adults there. I don't know where my parents were.
Yeah, where were you?
I don't.
this is gonna be bad.
No,
But
just
he
the mic.
He did it like in front of all of us.
Your friend?
Yeah, my friend.
Don't
And
have
I
to
just
drop
want to
him
say
out.
that guy's in out of prison now.
He's doing it now. He's doing it now from a different position.
Yeah, and he's doing it for an audience.
Oh God, he's doing it
See,
for an
me and
audience.
my friends, all we did together was like shave or like nair on our vaginas.
Yeah.
We didn't try to lick them in front of each other.
No, but you just licked each other.
Yeah, but you went through a phase like where you like made out with your friends over it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She's bi.
Yeah.
Or pan. Pan, are you bi or pan? You like the
it
bi
depends
color.
on the day.
She's a cheater because she's pan, but she says she's bi because she likes the colors.
I
Which
like
is
purple,
pretty.
blue, and
She
pink.
likes the bi colors better.
She likes.
These flags are all a joke.
She's a colorist. That's what she is. She's a
Are
colorist.
you even friends with somebody if you haven't made out with them at least once?
I've never
Yeah.
made out with Jordan.
Yeah, we haven't made out.
Come on, just do it.
For the show.
She's
Yeah.
going.
One
She's going.
time.
straight up.
I'm a little drunk.
I'm a little drunk.
One time for the one time.
Listen, I feel like I'm taking advantage of him now. You know what I mean? That's the thing. So you're good. I can't take advantage of Brian when he's drunk.
Well, I might not be able to suck.
We're
my
always
own
admitting
dick,
to hear.
but-
We're all admitting here about ridiculous shit. If you watch this episode, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but not being able to suck my dick ain't one because I can. I could.
DCS is gonna take my kid after this episode. I love my kids. I promise.
Listen, I do it. They can take your kids. I mean, that's how you made them. Well, I guess not coming on your own face, but I mean, you still made them somehow. You made them. Courtney's dying. She can't deal with this episode. We're having too much fun here. This is what I was worried about doing 2 weeks of all three of us. I was goofing off too hard. Oh, man, yeah. But anyway, I love the fact that, during Corona, people were stuck at home. They're like, listen, I don't have a significant other. I think I'm just going to suck my own dick.
I could see it. There's just so everyone knows, there's no chubby or bigger guys doing that. Like I can't even do that.
I don't
These
know, 'cause
guys
the bigger
are
guys are
a
really
skinny, like noodle with
Yeah.
big old dong.
I don't know.
Just
Bigger guys are probably more flexible because they got to like work harder to move.
no.
No, that's just you're. I think that you have an issue with science here.
Can you imagine like a big guy trying to get like his shit?
There's
like,
no way.
I've slept with a big guy one time.
You got to get past their stomach. And I don't mean
Yeah.
that. I was a big guy for a long time, and I still am a little chubby. I got a little bit going, so it's not easy, man. It's not easy to be out here in these streets. I mean, just cutting my toenails were hard, You
know what it's like being a girl
Brian
that
cried
can't
last
paint
week
their
on the pod.
toenails.
This week is going to be me crying about my weight.
Someone has to cry.
Somebody has to cry every week on the pod. This week it's my turn. I told everybody I had the ability. I never did it though. I never put it in my mouth. I just let it touch my cheek. Just a little.
I still would have. Like that's crazy. to me.
I lost all this weight and now I can like roll my boobs into taquitos and stuff.
Can you suck your dick that low if you wanted to?
I don't know. I haven't tried. I don't think so. If I have to guess right now, I probably couldn't. Ever since I put the ribs back in, I can't anymore.
Okay.
I was gonna say, that song, you don't know what you got till it's gone. That's you, man. You could have sucked your own dick and you didn't do it.
Damn it, man. Damn it, man. You're right. You know what I mean? I really missed out on opportunity here. You know what I mean? Me and Marilyn Manson, we could have been mates. Although he's pretty shitty, right?
You guys have quite a bit of things in common.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you?
You like to beat women. Evan Rachel Wood.
Evan Rachel Wood. If we had that in common, I'd be fine. Evan Rachel Wood's hot. She is. She was fucking hot in Westwood. Did you see they're doing a season 4?
She was hot in 13.
Huh? Did you see season 4? They're doing a season 4 of Westwood. Did you watch Westwood?
Yeah, dude. So I binge watched the first 2 or 3 seasons, and then I just got out of it.
Well, there's only 3. I think there's 3 seasons. The 4th one's gonna come out. I can't wait.
Okay.
I want to see it. It's so good. Like they've got they have a Jeffrey Wright in it. I think it's Jeffrey Wright is his name. Yeah, they've got some good actors. They had
it's hard.
Anthony Hopkins.
You really have to watch that show because some of it's hard to follow. Like,
yeah, it's insane. It's like a future. It's like a Wild West movie. Like most of it is, but it's really they're all robots. It's really like a futuristic.
I have seen it.
It's crazy, right?
I have seen it. I didn't watch it through. I saw like a couple episodes.
It's a Disney World it's basically you go and pay. You can screw the robots. You can do whatever you want. It's like whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
I love a
Aren't
concept.
they like sentient where they know that they're alive?
What happens is they have this. What do they call them? They call them like remnants or something. There's some word they use for it where like they leave these like echoes. They call them echoes. Okay. Where they leave these echoes of their former self because they reset them and do them in different worlds, and they leave these echoes to give them personality, and that was like part of their thing. What ends up happening is I don't want to give away any twists, but what ends up happening is those echoes end up being really important in the story. Like it's how they become more sentient. Which I don't have a graphic for, but did you guys hear about the Google AI become sentient?
Yeah, I saw
that. Shit was insane.
I saw the post, but I did not read it because I did not care.
Oh no, it's compelling. It's a compelling read. So this guy who worked at Google, he's a Google engineer. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's a Google engineer. And he worked in the AI department, and he's talking to the AI, and he's having a conversation via text with him, like a text. And the AI is literally answering questions like, I don't want to die. Like it's like real. Like I just want to feel like normal. It's like the weirdest shit ever. And like he brought it. The craziest part is he brought it to the attention of the masses, and told the people at Google, like the big heads, and then they fired him. So that's where you're like, whoa. So people are like, did he really kill the first AI child, basically?
He killed it? He reset it?
No, Google did. He didn't do it, like, I guess, technically.
That's scary.
Yeah. It's scary, but also, like,
wow.
Just unplug it. It's like, yeah, like AI, we're sentient, but also, like, I'll just unplug you. You're done.
It's like, I don't want to die.
What did they do? I wasn't paying attention.
No, like, so he worked for Google. He brought it up. He made it public, and then they fired him. And I'm sure they fired him probably for going public with it.
And then Google deleted it.
And then Google deleted it, turned it off, or at least they're not talking about it. Oh, my mom. Oh, yeah, so my brother got arrested, so that's fun. Damn it, dude. Shout out to my brother for getting arrested on Father's Day. You know, he could have been over here giving me a gift. Fucking asshole.
Does he have kids?
Yeah, we don't talk about it. He's got a kid that was adopted out, you know. It's a sad part of the family. Listen, don't. Why'd you bring this up, Courtney? Why'd you bring up my brother?
No, if he was a father.
God damn it, Courtney. God,
I ruined. I'm sorry.
Courtney's on her phone the entire podcast.
I'm trying to look up the sentient Google thing.
You don't have to. We don't have the. I will say there is this new thing called the DALL-E. Have you guys heard about this thing? And it auto generates. Like, let's say you take multiple topics, you put it in this generator, and then this AI runs it using all the Google images, and it comes up with like it's something. So this is one that I found, which is like a Fisher Price guillotine. They just put that in, and then it creates takes the two things and creates what it should look like. So these are the 9 versions of a Fisher Price guillotine, and I wanted people to know about that. So
dude, that's hilarious.
It's actually insane. It's absolutely insane. Let me see if I can. I was gonna pull it up for you guys so that we could see it. So this is the actual. Let me pull it up on here. You guys can see this is the website. It's huggingface.com DALL-E mini, and you put whatever in. So I want to go ahead and we'll keep talking, but do you guys have any ideas of like something we could put on here? What's 2 things? Yeah, we'll see if it will. Yeah, let's see if we can do it. Got any ideas? It's hard. It puts you on a spot. It's hard to think of something. I swear.
Do a baby with a knife.
Baby with a knife.
Let's be a little more specific. We're gonna go baby in a knife fight.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get it to work. Sometimes it gets overwhelmed really quickly. So we're gonna check out. If you guys want to go back to it, we put baby in a knife fight. We're gonna run it and see if it pops up. So we'll keep talking while we do it. But it's interesting. I've seen some really crazy ones. Like I've seen I saw one where it was like they took like like Hitler as like a K-pop star, and it like
Was there a
generated.
Shrek one? What was the Shrek
There's
one?
all kinds of Shrek ones, you know. The internet loves Shrek, dude. They're obsessed. If you want to check out my most recent video,
I
you
love
can
that
see
my brother was obsessed with Shrek, and I still have all of his stuff. I have a
I know what this,
Shrek
okay,
beach towel.
I was watching another podcast and
Yeah?
they were talking about this and
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's crazy. It like uses all the AI generate all the pictures on the internet to create its own separate thing using the idea.
people were sending the podcaster images of him being obese and he was getting upset about it. It was hilarious.
Who was it? Because I saw one.
Jordan's not a big fan of Tim Heidecker, but
I
like
saw
he
I
was
one
like,
don't dislike Tim Heidecker. He's just not. He's too political for me.
I found one that was Markiplier. It was a bunch of him like shooting people and stuff.
Oh God.
It was like
They
Markiplier
did do
with
like
a gun.
they did like Obama at Columbine and like different like they're awful. Like I'm not condoning any of this.
I
By the
want
way.
to see Obama.
I know. I wish I had more of them. I only saved one because I'm like, I don't know if I want all these on my computer. Maybe AI will see it and get mad. We realize they're becoming sentient now.
One of my friends was her daughter is in jiu-jitsu and she was going to a Nerf gun fight.
Yeah.
And I sent her a text that said, "Bring your own gun and shoot up all the kids." And she said, "Well, now I'm on a watch list." And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Whoops.
"Oops."
I didn't
Like,
think about that.
I didn't think about.
No,
I didn't think about the
No.
negative implications of my actions.
We were talking about Nerf guns.
Oh God. I think it's interesting. It's still working on it. I'm like, the funny thing is like you guys all go back to it just so it's still working on it. Sometimes it usually will be like, oh, it's too busy because people use it so much. The server gets overloaded all the time with this stuff, so it's hard to get it. But we'll see if we can find a baby in a knife fight. That'd be pretty funny. You guys got anything going on this next week?
You got a couple babies, don't you?
I got a couple of them.
Put them in a knife fight.
I got,
Let's do it.
listen.
I got a baby. You got a baby.
Yeah.
We could just knife fight them.
I saw somebody was like, I'm gonna use the new AI. There we go. It popped up. You guys want to see it? Hold on. Baby in a knife fight. So look at this. There's literally a baby stabbing in. So it auto generated its own.
Those babies are very uncanny valley.
Yeah, that's all of it is because
scary.
the AI is generating. They don't have no idea, but you can kind of see, like this one.
I
There's
bet
the
this
fight
AI
more.
is also.
This one feels like more of like a fight aspect over there. You see what I'm talking about? Like they're actually fighting, but that's freaking creepy.
It's gonna become sentient and think that we're all babies in knife fights.
Yeah, so that's pretty insane to me. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this because I love this. Baby in a night fight. All right, we got it going. If you guys think of any others, we can do more, but I don't want to bog down the entire podcast doing Dali. Is it Dali minis?
Let's do, dude.
You want to do another one?
We'll
do another one. Give me an idea.
Hitler hugs Seth MacFarlane.
This one might be hard to do, but we'll see.
We're keeping it on its toes.
Am I spelling Seth MacFarlane right?
SETHMCFARLAND.
All right, I put it in. Okay. We'll see if it pops up or
we'll
not.
let it cook in the oven. I like this. It's like we're letting it
it's
cook.
Weird. It's like you can basically almost like it'll try to do anything it can do. Like anything that's like that you can take multiple. Oh, that's one way to live, Jordan. Drop the audio interface. Drop the audio interface. It's one way to live. Let me grab it. Oh.
I love that we just talked about how
You're an old man.
nice that thing
You hear
is.
you croaking like you're fucking James.
Well, I just don't want to break it. You know, I don't know if you know this, but it's a very expensive piece
Does
of
making
equipment.
the sound help you?
Yeah, it does. It's the same reason why like when I finish, I go oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That guy was either nutting.
If I don't do that, it doesn't get it all out. I was using sour cream the other day. A separate story. I was having a taco salads. I was using the sour cream and I couldn't get at the end of it because it was one of the squeeze bottles. And I was like,
I wanted to say that I love sour cream, but now I do not.
I like sour cream until it comes in the vagina. Like, oh, she's got a little sour cream down there.
No.
You're grossing me out.
No.
Listen, bro. You're just thinking back to high school. That's the problem.
I'm just drinking, dog.
He's like, I'm drinking, dog.
Bud Light. Shout out to Bud Light for
Seriously.
unofficially giving us these. I paid $20 for them, but you know,
Yeah.
Shout out to Bud.
Listen, Bud Light, send us some swag. Send us some swag, man. We need some more of these.
They're really
variety
good.
packs.
I
Yeah,
promise.
They're
so
gonna-
good.
I'll buy them.
If they don't listen to the podcast, we might have a chance. But if they listen to this full podcast, they're gonna be like, "Please don't put our product. We don't want any association with
Bud
this."
Bud Light Citrus Variety Pack. It'll teach you how to suck your own dick. You'll talk about sucking your own dick in front of your family and friends, and on the internet for everybody to see.
I know you're not a huge fan of Vice. I like the the guy that does the drugs and then like he'll
yeah,
document him. He's really cool, but then that stuff is just like, come on, man.
I don't dislike Vice. I just feel like they're kind of they're very one-sided.
Their news, they're very one-sided,
That's
but their
my
TV
issue.
programming is way better than their news report.
Oh yeah, like they have that. We were talking about it last. I was talking about it last time with my buddy Jeremy. They had that the 2 Chainz. Did you guys see the 2 Chainz?
Oh yeah, I
They had
love
that on
those.
there?
Those are
When
awesome.
he's like hitting like $600 dab.
yeah,
That shit's insane.
it's the weed etiquette thing. He always he's
Oh.
spinning.
We found it. Seth MacFarlane, and this
Do
is
you wanna
what we
try the
got.
Orange?
It popped up. Here we
Try
go.
this. Have you tried this one?
What's that one? The
Oh,
grapefruit
it's
again?
like grapefruit.
There it
Ooh,
is,
no,
Brian.
that's gross.
Check it out. Seth MacFarlane and Hitler hugging. Aw.
That's sick.
I'm just happy that they're happy. Honestly, for Pride Month, it's the right thing to see.
It looks nothing like Seth MacFarlane. That's not even Seth MacFarlane.
It's not
but
good
I
with
get it.
faces, if we're being
I
honest.
get it.
It's not good with faces.
I want
There's
to know
like,
who is actually hugging Hitler in those pictures.
can we do? Yeah, exactly. Well, no, it's nobody. It's like they literally just took like pictures of him and like created it. Do we want to do one more, Courtney? Do you have any ideas? Think about something.
Okay.
Let's see.
God.
I'm gonna put one in. What do
Gay
you guys-
Pride God.
Gay Pride. Jesus.
Yes.
Let's go Jesus.
No.
We want to be as specific as possible. Oh shit! See what I mean? There's too much traffic. So we gotta hopefully we can get it so that it actually like. But we're gonna do one more for you guys. Check this seriously. Check this thing out if you guys
You
want to
should
know
have
about it.
done
let us
Gay
know.
Jesus.
No, Gay Pride Jesus is probably better because there'll be more flags involved.
Okay.
Listen, Jesus loves everybody. That's the thing. Jesus. The thing about Jesus is he would come to the poor. He would come to the people who needed him, the sick.
That's a lot of coming.
He would just come. He would just come everywhere.
He just came everywhere.
He came down on high.
The orange one isn't as bad.
Which one? The orange one?
Orange.
See, I was drinking the orange. I was hoping it would be like mimosa-y.
Can we do mimosas
I like them.
next
I'm
week?
I'm on like
Let's do mimosas.
I've had 3 altogether. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little buzzed. So
Yeah, of course.
a little buzz.
A little
of
bu-
course.
a little- yeah,
Only
a
you
little-
can do the shows.
It's
So
like
I have this perk about my surgery where, like, since I have no stomach,
Yeah.
it takes me like I can drink a shooter and be drunk.
That's what he was saying. He was like, she's gonna have one drink and be hammered. That's awesome,
so you good?
It's great. I'm great.
dude.
Yeah.
You should drink a 5th of it and just die.
When I was
That's
in
what'll happen.
When I was in Fort Lauderdale, I went to
trying
a
to kill
bar.
me.
When I was in Fort Lauderdale, I went to a bar and they were doing like bottomless mimosas, and I was like, man, do I want to pay for $20 for a bottomless mimosa or just get one for $5? So I was like, fuck it, I'll just get one for $5 just to see how they are. And unfortunately, they used like orange soda and
Ew.
Bud Light as their mimosas, and I was like,
Oh.
fuck you guys.
Was it
dude.
gross?
It was disgusting, and that's kind of what that tastes.
What?
That's why I don't. I think that's why I don't.
That's not a mimosa.
It's not, and I was like, why did they do this to me? They
I'll
think
bring-
just
I'll
because the
bring
beach is right
mimosas
there, they
up
can
next
treat me like
week.
this. It's like, you son of a beach.
We'll drink mimosas next week.
Dude,
Yeah.
now that you say that, I hate you because it tastes like Orange Crush from a
It
fountain.
does.
It does. It's like Orange Crush mixed with Bud Light. It's
I
like
like it,
literally
though.
what it is. I'm glad you guys like it, but to me, it reminded me too much of being.
I didn't
okie
say
doke.
like. I said it's okay. I
They
said
also
it's
had.
better than the
They had some decent
grapefruit.
appetizers there too. We bought like 2 appetizers. That's all we ate. It was delicious.
They were good though. Well,
Yeah,
at
it was the
least
day
their
we got
food was
engaged.
good.
Me and
My
my
mom's
ex,
in
or me and
Florida
my
right
fiance.
now.
Oh no! Oh my God! What's she doing? Wait, what
She's-
part?
I don't know idea. Her friend is getting married. I can look up her location real fast.
Yeah. You don't really need to do all
her
that.
friend Tisha just got married. I was invited. I did not go because I am poor.
Going to Florida. I mean, on down weeks. We're on down weeks. Are you on down weeks? You're working, right?
I freaking wish. No.
Yeah. Oh, we
I
found
have
it.
one.
Gay Pride Jesus popped up. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready. Ready? Gay Pride Jesus. Oh, dude.
That's sick, Jordan.
That
you
actually
could've
looks
made
pretty
that.
cool. See this is the type of photo we should use for Pride Month for our page. This would be badass. I love it. Jesus just, and he's got like I love that he's like out here with his homie too. Like he's got there's one with Jesus and his homie. Yeah, I think the only
Jesus and his gay homie.
Jesus out here with his gay
Could
homie.
God have been
That should be on the.
gay?
The glass.
Who knows?
I
Does
think-
anyone know?
I think God. Well, first off,
I
God's
tried to
probably
convince
gender.
my mom that or it was Jesus and Mary Magdalene were banging, and she's like, "Don't say that anymore."
She was so mad. She's like,
Who's
listen,
Mary Magdalene?
I don't know.
Mary Magdalene is the woman.
The one that was a prostitute that he forgave.
Yeah, that depends on which
She's
interpretation.
probably a little baddie.
She probably was.
She's probably a little.
I don't know. Being a prostitute back then isn't like being an Insta girl now. Back then, like you probably couldn't get a shower very easily. It's like, you know what I mean. Nobody's eating. The reason why everybody's like, oh, kids nowadays all they talk about is eating ass is because back then you couldn't eat ass because nobody took a shower.
It was Jesus's side bitch.
Could you imagine waiting for your girls like one bath every 6 months to be like, oh, I can't wait to eat ass. We got to get in there while we can. And then she washes it, and then you eat ass. You're
Except
like, oh.
it's a shared bath, and the man of the house is always the one that bathes first.
Okay, here's a question just popped in my head, and maybe you guys can tell me.
Oh, my mom is in Clearwater, by the way.
Clearwater. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm wondering, do you think that? Bear with me, this isn't homophobia. Do you think that maybe that's probably one of the reasons why there was so much homophobia before like modern technology with modern soap and stuff? Is that if you fucked an asshole, your dick was probably dirty for a while?
No, I think it had a lot to do with religion.
You always blame religion for everything.
I don't blame religion for everything.
There's literally almost nothing in the Bible.
There's so many people in the history that were like gay.
No, but that's I will side with her on that though. I really do. I was thinking this. It's so weird. I was thinking about this morning for some god unknown reason.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, dude. Like, people are so scared of gays because, like, one, the Bible was so against it, and the churches like pounded in the head, like, you know, you should be afraid of gay. If God hated the gays, women and men should be together, not men and men. Not
but
women
I mean,
and women.
before religion was established and stuff, a lot of people were gay and they were open about it, like Caesar and the other emperors. And
Bible,
no. Can we rephrase that? They were not gay.
They were
raping young boys, and let's not pretend like that was gay.
Okay.
They were raping the Greeks were raping boys. Like, that's the truth. Like, we say gay nowadays, but the reality was they had like tiny child concubine men. And like that's what drives me crazy about like I completely understand why people like we disassociate completely with like R. Kelly's music. We don't listen to R. Kelly anymore because he's a molester. I'm on board. Like I'm on your side. But then we like Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean he was fucking boys, dude.
Who's that though?
The A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Pythagorean theorem. It's math. We don't throw away math because Pythagorean and all these other guys were out here doing this terrible shit. I'm just saying we shouldn't throw away R. Kelly's music because of it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm just trying to make a correlation.
Where you're getting at.
I'm just making a correlation. That's
like, man, I still have a brand new tattoo on my back.
Yeah, I just literally got my Trapped in the Closet tattoo, and little did I know that Trapped in the Closet is a gay anthem. Should be a gay anthem. I'm trapped in the closet. It probably was.
It is trapped in. It's what it's about.
My favorite part was the he's a midget. You ever seen that part where like the midget's underneath the oh dude, that's the craziest thing is like as terrible as he is as a person and in his private life he was such a great artist, you know. It's like I can't separate Bill Cosby now. So like for the longest time people here's another question.
You better stop eating Jello.
I know I can't eat Jello now.
Jello
pudding pop. Okay, so do you remember when Carlos Mencia got shit for stealing Bill Cosby's joke?
I mean, he got shit. I didn't remember it was Bill Cosby.
He did a whole bit because Cosby had a whole bit like you play with your kids, you teach them how to play football, you throw the ball with them, you spend countless nights, you go to every game, you record them, you watch them back, you talk about what they can do better. You get all the way. Your kid gets drafted by a college, he gets drafted in the NBA, he wins the NFL, he wins the MVP, and he's like, "Hi, mom." Like that's the joke. Well, Mencia stole that entire joke and basically did his own version of it on his own special, even though it was like a really well-known Cosby bit. But now from what we know about Cosby, you know, maybe Mencia was doing us a favor, you know what I mean? So it'll live on, you know what I mean? Right. It just sucks that he was a fucking stealer. You know what
I mean? I know. I love the Carlos Mencia show. It was pretty funny.
The funny thing is he's a very talented performer.
For this whole time, I thought you were talking about George Lopez.
George Lopez?
Yeah.
I would never talk
I love
about
George Lopez.
George Lopez is the shit.
You would love George Lopez.
She has Hispanics in her family, so she has a whole different like worldview on George Lopez because she's like sick and tired of going to family events and seeing it. Is that true?
Jorge?
Is that true? Did you see him? Did they play him a lot?
George Lopez?
Yeah.
It's still on my house all the time.
So they play it. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't the fucking lowriders.
It's ridiculous.
Boom,
yeah.
No. Yeah,
it's all on all the damn time.
The first time I ever watched George Lopez, this is not a lie, I was in Cuba, Guantanamo Bay, and all of the where are you going? He's like he's breaking the seal. The first time I ever watched George Lopez, I was at in Guantanamo, and I was with the Puerto Rican National Guard.
Yeah.
And they were doing a whole we showed up to the house and they were having flan and they had all this crazy stuff. And I just remember showing up and being like, and they were watching George Lopez, and I was like, it was something in my head that I was like, are they watching George Lopez because they're Hispanic? Is this like is this like something a lot of people do?
It's an okay show, like the first time around, but like I've seen it so much. I don't know if it's because he's Hispanic or they think it's an actually good show or like.
Do they ever watch a stand up or is it just?
No, we watch a stand up too.
Yeah. You want some nana juice? You want some nana juice?
I think a lot of it is like the jokes in it pertain to them better than like other family sitcoms. Yeah,
it's like Joe Coy and Filipinos. Like Joe Coy is a huge. I watched a podcast recently where they were like Joe Coy, where they were talking about. You know who Joe Coy is, right?
No.
Joe Coy. He's a huge Filipino comedian. He's actually dating Chelsea Handler. You know Chelsea Handler. So like they were talking about him on the podcast and about how like he's so Filipino. Like everything he does on his like his stuff is Filipino, and about how a lot of minority communities when they started doing stand up, they had to lean into that so that they could. You know, because people didn't want to see you go on stage and sound like a white guy is what they were saying. Yeah. And Joe Coy did a really good job of that. So they were talking about how like every Filipino household has Joe Coy. Like, he's like the one for them, which is great. I love it. Like us white people, we can
like they want the jokes that they get and nobody else gets.
Exactly.
And now I get the jokes and I'm like, oh my god.
Well, it makes sense, and it's one of those things culturally. Like there was like a huge debate recently about like you know there's this huge national debate on, and I don't mean to bring this up on Juneteenth, but there's like cultural. They call it, what is it, cultural appropriation. You know what I mean? Like when people appropriate other people's cultures. And I watched a video that was done by PBS about something called a black scent. You know what I mean? You know,
like an accent?
They call it a black scent because they always have to like, I don't know why social justice people always have to combine words. But like, it's like, hey, we're going to combine black and accent and call it a black scent. And they were talking about the Aquafina. Do you guys know about the actress from like, the Asian actress? They're talking about how she does. Yeah. And then they went all the way back to like Elvis and all that stuff, and they were talking about, and like a part of me, being me, a part of me is like, isn't that part of American culture though at this point? Like, isn't black culture kind of American culture?
I have this constant debate at work with this guy that I work with. That's it's whether we should have removed the statues and stuff that were passed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I agree with, like, I don't know that we should destroy them. Yeah. Maybe they should be moved and not displayed in, like, public places. Yeah. But maybe put in museums. I think, and he's like, we shouldn't have touched them at all.
I think the Confederate like conversation is hilarious to me in general because like it's a dissenting American like it's not like it was it's part of American history, but that's not American history. That's like perverted part of American history. It's like a negative thing. It's like you wouldn't have statues of gallows.
My argument with him, because he is really into like the Confederate flags and stuff, but he uses them as like the symbolizing he's a redneck. Yeah. And like he's into like cars and redneck stuff, like, and he's like, I don't see it as a racist thing. I'm like, that's because
that's convenient. It's convenient for you not.
You're
to
not
see
a person of color, right? Like.
I mean, but like that's reality of it. Like you can say like, I had to relearn a lot of stuff. I think a lot of white people in general have had to like listen to people of color.
There are a lot of things that I have done and I have said that could have been offensive. Oh yeah, like. Or probably were offensive to people, but like I didn't know. I grew up with racist parents. Yeah. I grew up with people saying the N-word all the time. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say it now. And if somebody says something is offensive to me, then I will not do that anymore. Yeah. Because like, there's a lot of things I don't know.
Yeah, you made me stop using the N-word all the time. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Just joking. Don't cancel me. I'm just joking. No, like
saying,
honestly.
Hey, look how dark we are.
Yeah, like look at my skin. No, like I get it. There's so many like to me like microaggressions are microaggressions, but then like something like the flag, the Confederate flag is a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like it's like to me it's a little bit harder core. Yeah. To like be about that shit because it's like how do you reappropriate something that was so evil? And you can't do it as a white guy anyway because of what it, I mean. I say evil, but I mean at the times, you know, slavery was the norm, and like there's still slavery. The thing is, slavery still goes on today. Like there are people who are slaves all in the world. It just happens to be in America. We're smart and we stop that shit. How did you get all out?
Oh, dude, it was so good.
It was a good piss.
It tasted delicious.
Oh yeah, you drank it? Yeah. Okay. He was like, and they're trying to see if he gets like his own dick. Yeah. He's like, I'll just piss in my face. Fuck it.
This podcast brought out.
I got one more video I want to show before we wrap it up today, and I want to get you guys' opinion on this one. So I'm gonna pull it up here, and we're gonna see how it goes. Oh, let me restart it. Let me go back. Let's go back. Let's restart it. Okay, so that's our president, Joe Biden, and he's
I love that, man. Look at him. He's such a...
He's just like, oh, shit!
Oh, Peppo!
Holy shit. Let's watch. I want to watch it one more time. Let's see if we can get to go again. One more time with the audio for you guys. So that's Biden on the right. He's riding his... They said, Dr. Biden, talk us about your anniversary. And they're excited. People are. And then Joe Biden's like, oh, shit!
What a fucking idiot.
That is an old man. He forgot how his legs work.
He does
Seriously.
it. That dude.
Well, who let him get on a bike?
Who let him? Who let him?
Our president and my 6-year-old daughter
Have the same
literally
issues.
has something in common. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Not
I've
only
always
that,
said that the elderly and children.
not only can neither one of them ride a bike well, they both piss in the bed at night when they're sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
That's why he bought those diapers.
Yeah, he's
and they both think Corn Pop was a bad dude.
yeah, Corn Pop, man. When I was a kid, I used to go to this pool and the black kids will rub my legs. That's such a weird thing. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. I don't know.
Hold on real quick. You bring up AI. It's like AI made a
President. He's part of one of the reptiles.
We put it in a dolly. We're like the new president, moderate president, and it just pops up Joe Biden.
It was American president.
Yeah,
he looks weird. He doesn't think straight.
Yeah. And he's like, his hair, like, the funny thing is, how as bad as Trump's hair is, I feel like his hair might be worse because he's so much older. It's just like, and I don't know how they're going to run him 4 more years, the poor guy. But let me go back to this. I want to show people so you can kind of see. Oh, you can't see it. I was going to show, that's him and his wife. So there you can kind of see that's him on the right, and that's his wife on the left there. And they were asking his wife about their anniversary because apparently just had an anniversary. So, but anyway, I want to show the close up that was actually him. It's not fake. I looked it up. I did my due diligence. I'm a hardworking journalist for the page of the Kokomo Press.
You're the only one that does all the research.
Yeah, and
I believe every single post that I see.
And the post about the gasoline is now hit over 8K. Did you know that? The post, hit over 8K.
Dope.
I wanted to bring this up
Isn't that the one that I was questioning? And you're like, it's a joke. It's a joke.
Let me see if I can find this.
Why are you not wearing?
Oh, here it is. So I did find this. I want to bring this up on here. So
that post about the gas.
So this is the gas post that we had on our page. Well, this is Sam Tripoli. He is a comedian, pretty big comedian actually. He's been on like Gas Digital. He found it on a page called Mugshotties. They shared your post, Brian. They shared your post and said it was real and took your photo, and then Sam Tripoli took it from them. So now this is like 3 times
how they
removed.
edited the girl's eyes out.
Yeah, they're like, listen, we don't want her to.
Howard County, that's on there though. I love it. I mean,
next time you need to put the Kokomo Press on the fucking photo, bro.
I know,
God
damn it.
You got to do a better job. I tell people every time, even if you just put it in like white and then you like make it so it's like barely seen. I'm cool
I
with
need
that.
to.
Yeah, this is why I do it, because the fact of the matter is people will literally steal it, and then the funny thing is it got stole twice there. It got stole by this mugshot shotties.
I can't see.
His has it's only 390, but this was 12. This
Yeah.
was Matty Kroll sent me this actually. I talked about it on that video that I did for the reactions to the TikTok, or maybe I deleted that part. I can't remember, but I talked about it on there. But he took it and he was like, "What is more shocking, that people are selling snatch for gas, or that someone snitched on someone selling snatch for gas? I bet she got the gas and refused to give up the ass."
You know, my thing was, and I don't think this will be a problem.
You got $500.
My whole, you know, we did some numbers with that. We hit over 1 million, by the way.
Yeah,
my main
reaction
thing was the young lady that I was, because that's a Google image. I'll be honest with you guys. That's a Google image. I was scared that maybe she was going to come forward. She hasn't, obviously, so it hasn't hit that much.
Yeah,
but yeah, I just appreciate. I love that's a huge form of flattery to me.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's flattering.
Him and I both. I mean, like, we both dealt with this shit, and then the page as well as dealt with this shit plenty of times. It just happens, and it's just something you kind of like. It's just like regardless if they do it for their own pleasures or what. It's a nod. It's a cap.
I've never been stolen. The meme that's got stolen more from me than any other meme has been the one about with Key and Peele. Jordan Peele, where he's like sweating, and it's about the Starbucks. People stole that shit. So many people stole that, and then every once in a while it pops up on somebody else's feed, and I see it. I'm like, motherfucker's still stealing my meme. Like, they're still making it. So every once in a while I share it again, just because I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna steal my own shit. Anyway, this has been the Kokomo Press Podcast, guys. You've got it all. You've got women selling ass for gasoline, women shaking ass to be on music videos, and you got guys sucking their own dick. And it's all unofficially sponsored by Bud Light Citrus Variety Pack.
Bud Light, and it made me pee-pee.
Comes in lemonade, orange, lime, and grapefruit. Yeah.
It's mediocre.
Speaking of lemonade, I have to go pee now too. So love you guys. I've been Jordan Granger.
Courtney Richardson.
Brian West.
And we will see you guys soon. Love you. Cheers. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Kokomo Press Podcast. We really appreciate you. Check us out on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, on all the social medias you can find us on. Or, if you want to, listen to us on Spotify, Apple, or, of course, our full video podcast is located on YouTube, the Kokomo Press. Don't forget about us. We won't forget about you. We love you. 2 kisses.